You've never watched The Grinch, the Jim Carrey one?
No.
Really?
Barb, have you ever watched it?
I've seen it. I couldn't tell you like scenes from it. It's been a long time, but I have seen it.
I want to have a Gus. Have you ever seen the Grinch movie?
I've never seen the Jim Carrey Grinch. I'm more familiar with the cartoon. So I'm curious to hear what you have to say.
Okay. Even I have.
I want to walk you through an interesting realization I had during a rewatching of the film with my kids this last week. So the Grinch movie with Jim Carrey actually spends time creating an origin story for the Grinch as opposed to the cartoon that you guys have experienced prior. That's where you've seen like the memes of like the little like kid Grinch. Have you ever seen those? Like the little...
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that movie, the little girl goes and interviews people about to find out about the Grinch. And so she gets in this scene with these two old biddies that I don't think in the script they ever designate whether or not they are the actual mothers of the Grinch, aunties of the Grinch or whatever. But the babies of Whoville are the way that they explain like how babies are made. They go very much in the realm of like storks, but it's not storks. It's these little umbrella carried packages, little carriages that bring the babies and drop the babies off at people's houses. Now, there's a moment where they drop a baby off and a dude makes a joke about, oh, our baby's here, sweetie. He's like calling to his wife in the house, like, and then he makes a joke. He's like, he looks like your boss, which is a reference to like the wife having an affair with the boss, which a lot of kids won't get, but it's funny as an adult. But that insinuates that these babies are the product of a union of two whos. They don't say whether or not there's actual sexual intercourse, but it is the combination of two whos.
Or woohoo.
Yes, woohoos by whos. And so that insinuates that. So then the Grinch is brought in, they say on a weird wind, and he's dropped off at the house of these two women. I assume that insinuates that these two women are local old lesbians who are living together as partners, and this is their baby. And then, but also they're having, again, this is adult humor you don't get if you're not an adult watching this, but it happens on a night while they're having a Christmas party. At the Christmas party, they have a jar that everyone's putting their keys in. What's that mean, everybody?
It's a key party?
That's a swinger party.
That's a swinger party. So these are two old lesbians that are having a swinger party. So they must be like either bi or pan or something like that. And so that made me start thinking, and this is not backed up by anything involved in the movie, but that made me think like, is the Grinch, is he what baby happens when a bunch of queer pansexuals have like some sort of orgy and then have like,
it's like everyone,
it's just this thing
molded into one.
So he's an orgy baby.
I think he's an orgy baby.
He's a Christmas miracle.
Because he's different, but he's actually like, in the end, he like turns out to be a bit more advanced, I think, than the rest of them because he's got a lot of like tinkering mechanical skills. He shows off incredible superhuman strength by lifting up the sled at one point. He's like the hero at the end, everything like that. So I think the Grinch is like a superior next level evolution in the Who race that is caused by a bunch of pansexuals having an orgy.
I like
Thank
this.
you for coming to my TED Talk.
With this.
This movie's available on Netflix, so we can stream it and verify your claims, Dr. Reisinger.